Elon Musk is once again making headlines, this time with a prediction that has captured the world's imagination. According to him, one of the largest stars in our galaxy, Betelgeuse, could explode into a supernova in just 2 weeks. The claim has left people wondering, could we really be about to witness one of the most powerful events in the universe, and if so, what would it mean for Earth? Musk has even suggested that the effects could be felt closer to home, particularly in parts of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. Betelgeuse isn't just any star. If you've ever looked up at the constellation Orion, you've seen it, the bright reddish star marking the hunter's shoulder. It's massive, nearly 700 times larger than our Sun, and it has long been known as a star nearing the end of its life. Astronomers have been fascinated by it for decades, because when a star this size dies, it doesn't go quietly. It explodes in a supernova, a cosmic event so bright it can outshine an entire galaxy for a brief moment. In fact, signs of instability in Betelgeuse have been observed before. Back in late 2019, the star began to dim dramatically, enough that people on Earth could see the change with the naked eye. This unusual fading sparked worldwide speculation that the star might be preparing for its final collapse. By early 2020, it brightened again, leaving scientists puzzled. Some argued it was just dust clouds or surface activity, while others believed it was a signal that Betelgeuse's time was running out. Elon Musk's claim adds a dramatic twist to this story. While scientists often say it's nearly impossible to predict the exact timing of a supernova, Musk insists that the explosion could be imminent, just weeks away. His warning has drawn attention not only because of the bold timeline, but also because of his suggestion that the event might affect Earth in unexpected ways. According to him, the burst of gamma rays and cosmic radiation from Betelgeuse could interfere with satellites, disrupt power grids, and even pose risks to human health in certain regions. But how much truth is there to that concern? Betelgeuse is about 640 light-years away, which in cosmic terms isn't terribly far, but it's still distant enough that most scientists believe Earth would be safe from any direct danger. The light from the explosion would be dazzling, perhaps shining as brightly as a full moon and even visible during the day, but the radiation would likely disperse long before reaching us. For many researchers, the real impact would be observational, a rare chance to study a supernova up close without being in harm's way. That hasn't stopped speculation, though. Theoretical physicist Michio Kaku has also spoken about Betelgeuse, suggesting that it could indeed be nearing the end of its life. Unlike Musk, however, Kaku emphasizes caution, pointing out that while the star is unstable, predicting the exact moment of its collapse is almost impossible. Supernovas don't run on human schedules. Betelgeuse could explode tomorrow, or it could continue burning for another 100,000 years. Still, the possibility that such an event could happen within our lifetimes is enough to stir excitement and fear alike. Imagine walking outside one evening and seeing a new light in the sky, so bright it rivals the moon. For weeks, maybe even months, the night sky would be transformed. Ancient cultures often saw such events as omens. Today, we would see it as both a spectacle and a scientific goldmine. The debris from the explosion could give astronomers insights into how elements like iron, gold, and oxygen are scattered through the universe, fueling the creation of new stars and planets. The question remains, why does Musk believe the explosion is so close? Could he have access to new data that hasn't been made public? Or is this simply another bold statement meant to spark conversation? Whatever the reason, his words have reignited worldwide attention on a star that has long fascinated scientists and stargazers alike. For now, Betelgeuse continues its strange cycle of dimming and brightening, its massive core slowly running out of fuel. Whether Musk's prediction comes true in 2 weeks or whether the star holds on for thousands of years, the truth is that one day it will collapse, and when it does, the night sky will never look the same again. Until then, All we can do is watch. Imagine looking up at the night sky and suddenly seeing a star so bright it rivals the moon. That's exactly what could happen if Betelgeuse, one of the largest and most famous stars in our galaxy, finally explodes. Some believe that moment may be closer than we think. Elon Musk recently fueled speculation by suggesting the giant star might go supernova soon, and while most scientists say we have little to fear, the event could still bring both awe and disruption. Betelgeuse has always fascinated astronomers. Located about 640 light-years away in the constellation Orion, it's a red supergiant nearly 700 times bigger than our Sun. Stars of this size live fast and die young, burning through their fuel much more quickly than smaller stars like ours. At the end of their lives, they collapse under their own gravity and erupt in a supernova, one of the most violent explosions in the universe. If Betelgeuse were to explode, the sight would be unforgettable. The star would shine in the sky for weeks, possibly months, glowing bright enough to be seen even during the day. For humanity, it would be the chance of a lifetime, an opportunity to witness the death of a star in real time. But while the spectacle would be breathtaking, it could also bring some challenges. When a supernova occurs, it doesn't just emit visible light. It unleashes vast amounts of energy across the electromagnetic spectrum, including dangerous radiation such as gamma rays and cosmic rays. These high-energy bursts can travel across space, and although Betelgeuse is very far away, some of that energy could eventually reach Earth. Scientists generally agree that the distance between us and the star should be enough to protect life on our planet from catastrophic harm. Still, that doesn't mean we're entirely safe from the ripple effects. Gamma rays, for example, are extremely powerful. If a large enough surge were to reach Earth, it could temporarily disrupt the atmosphere and magnetic field. That in turn could interfere with technologies we rely on every day. Satellite systems, GPS navigation, and even power grids could experience disruptions. For a world so dependent on technology, even a short blackout or navigation failure could create chaos. Musk's warnings about potential effects on regions like New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey may sound dramatic, but they highlight just how vulnerable our systems could be to an unexpected cosmic surge. Most astrophysicists, however, emphasize that while these risks exist, the odds of serious damage are low. Betelgeuse is distant enough that much of its most dangerous radiation would dissipate before reaching us. Even so, the event would not go unnoticed. Satellites in orbit are far more exposed to radiation than people on Earth, and they could be damaged or disabled. A sudden failure in satellites would disrupt communication networks, weather forecasts, air travel, and even financial transactions that depend on precise timing. There's also the matter of cosmic rays, high-energy particles hurled into space during a supernova. Earth's magnetic field deflects most of them, but some could penetrate the atmosphere, raising radiation levels slightly at the surface. The effects on the general population would likely be minimal, but astronauts in space and frequent flyers at high altitudes could experience increased exposure. While the risk of immediate harm is small, long-term health impacts, such as a higher chance of cancer, cannot be fully ruled out. Despite the concerns, most experts are excited rather than alarmed. Witnessing Betelgeuse's explosion would give astronomers an unprecedented chance to study a supernova in detail. It could deepen our understanding of how massive stars live and die, how elements are forged in their fiery deaths, and how those elements eventually seed the birth of new stars and planets. In a way, the death of Betelgeuse would remind us of the cycle that gave rise to life on Earth itself. The real question is when. Predicting a supernova is nearly impossible. While Betelgeuse has shown unusual behavior in recent years, such as the dramatic dimming in late 2019, it doesn't necessarily mean the explosion is imminent. It could happen tomorrow, or it could happen 100,000 years from now. Musk's timeline of just weeks adds drama, but scientists remain cautious. Still, the star is unstable, and its end is inevitable. For now, telescopes around the world continue to watch Betelgeuse closely. If it does explode in our lifetime, it will be one of the most remarkable events in human history. The night sky will change before our very eyes, and for a brief moment, we'll be witnessing the raw power of the universe up close. Whether or not Musk's prediction comes true in the coming weeks, the story of Betelgeuse reminds us that the cosmos is alive, unpredictable, and always capable of surprising us. So what do you think? Will we soon see Betelgeuse transform into a brilliant supernova, or will the star keep us waiting for millennia? Either way, it's a reminder of just how small we are in the vastness of the universe, and how extraordinary it is to be alive at